This video podcast is brought to you by McCarter Online.
Well, now, the brother sides use the N-word a lot.
Right.
I mean, a lot.
Yes, 47 times.
Right?
47 times in 58 minutes.
Now, you have been, Yale trained, and been Paul graduates, and been across the world.
Cum laude.
Cum laude.
Graduated cum laude.
Well, and unlike me, I was thank you laude.
Okay. I was that too, but only under my
So, what is it about that word that is so significant that you have to make it central to the language of the people of the community?
Well, it's funny. I think I would never say that word is central. So, specifically because they say I about 2,000 times in the speech. In their speeches, they say the F word about 90 times in the speech. So if we're going just by the numbers, I wouldn't say that word is central, because there's tons of words.
If we go by impact.
Well, it's funny because, like I said, in Marcus, the F word comes up.
Sure.
And for me, hearing that word hurts a lot, and it's very central. And it's always so funny to me too, because it's like in my community, I've been called that word so many times, and I got called the N word by one white person one time ever, and the impact of that N word was nowhere near as powerful as the F that he said as they threw rocks at me or beat me up or broke my teeth. So to me, it's about perspective, first of all, and it's about if we go into my community, or in most communities like that, you'll hear men talk like that. You'll hear them say that. And never would I rob them of the words that they actually use, because I could put on display for people what I think they should say and how I think they should say it. More so, I put on what I think I heard them say and how I heard them say it. And that's the job of the playwright. It's never to sort of distill and clean the words so that they're made more palpable. It's to show within what they said how people are expressing themselves. And so for me, three men who use the N-word 47 times, that automatically describes to the audience a certain kind of person. It puts in their brains a stereotype of a person they've heard. They say the N-word, oh, I know that kind of person. I've heard about this kind of person. And then you have to watch those people in the space. And you have to figure out whether you like them or not. And then you have to figure out what they want. And you figure out that they do want something. And they need something. And that they love something. And that they enjoy things. And so these people who I thought I knew become different in a way. They become open in a way. They become human in a way. They become more like me than I thought they were, even though they use a word that I may or may not approve of. And that, to me, is the important journey of plays, is to sit down and be able to say, oh, okay. I could have stayed stiff-armed these people and removed myself, but actually I can relate to them, even though they may do things I don't. Even though they may say things I don't. At the end of the day, they are human like me. And that's far more important to me than distilling their words with fissures of correctness.
This podcast has been brought to you by McCarter Theater in Princeton, New Jersey. For tickets, call 609-258-ARTS or visit www.mccarter.org.